This next girl is gonna go blitzkrieg on your ass.
Yeah.
She told me it's her. Is it your first time? It's really her first time. We're gonna pop this girl's cherry, folks. As exciting as that sound is, really fucking messy. Alison Kawa. Alison Kawa, everyone.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Really good.
Obviously really well. Luna, how am I supposed to follow that? That was fucking awesome. So the only thing I have to say to you is, quelqu'un a besoin de mourir ce soir. C'est pas moi? So there you go. No. It's weird being a woman. Crazy shit is happening to your body, and you're not really sure why. Like, men, you know this thing. Women are telling you all the time, weird shit is happening to them, and you're like, what does that have to do with anything? You're like, oh, my lower back hurts. You're like, what? How is that releasing things down there? What does that have to do with anything? And nobody can really give you a good explanation. You can go to the doctor, you can ask for something scientific, and be like, hey, my lower back hurts, I'm hugely bloated, I want to rip apart a small animal. And they can't really give you good reasons for that. Oh, you know, your tissues are releasing, you know, things are happening. No, I preferred it like it was back in the 50s, when they gave it to you straight, and they were honest, and they were like, well, sweetheart, you've got snakes in your brain. But it's okay, it'll pass. Now, could you mix me a martini? But yeah, that kind of shit is happening, and I don't really understand why it happens. Every month, like, your body can replace your skeleton in 7 years. You don't see pieces of bone flying off, right? So why is this happening? And maybe, you think maybe it's some sort of an evolutionary thing. But I'm telling you what, I had 2 female pet rats that never had a period. So how is that evolutionarily advanced? But, you know, I was an awkward child growing up as well as an awkward adult. At a certain point in my adolescence, I had glasses, braces, and a back brace. So I spent 4 years of my life encased in about an inch of plastic, right? So it came from here to here. At a certain point, they had to cut out this area. And, you know, it made things interesting. And it helped me understand that people don't pay attention, right? You're walking around and you're thinking, my God, my waist is an extra 8 inches around. Like, surely somebody's got to notice this. And nobody noticed, except for horses. So I was working at a summer camp. And actually I ended up getting the name Tup for Tupperware. It's very sweet. And at a certain point in time, the horses that we were working with figured out that I was hard from like here to here. And it made the perfect scratching pose. They're all like, yeah! I'm like 16 years old being thrown up and down. It would have made a quite interesting porno, actually. But yeah, that's about the extent of it. Grew up encased in plastic. One of 5 kids. My last name is Kawa. It's actually a married name. But my husband is not Japanese. He's actually Polish. So Kawa means coffee in Polish. But I always thought it would be fun to adopt a couple Japanese kids. And then when people ask them, like, so, Kawa, that's Japanese? They'd be like, no, actually, it's Polish. And that's the funny thing. You know, I've been married for 3 years now. And, woo, I did married 3 years, being a lot of celebrities. I've been married for 3 years, and I feel like I need to ask my husband for permission to fart. You know? Like, do you ever heard of this? I don't know. He has no problem with it. I know he's awake in the mornings because I hear this. I'm like, oh, that is just lovely, you're charming. And he'll say, thank you. But if we're lying there at night and I'm next to him and I'm like, what are you going to do? I don't know. I'm like, hey, honey, I'm going to fart. And he's like, it's okay, honey, just rip it. And then I can't. if I've talked about it, I just can't do it, you know? And then I'm like, oh, okay. God damn it! It's just not coming for me. And I actually asked another girl about this, and she has the same problem. And I think part of it is because when your man farts, it's loud and it sounds like somebody's starting up a lawnmower. But with women, I feel like it's quiet. And there's just a little... and then the most rank-ass smell. Right? Men, they're loud, but they're harmless, right? They're like those dogs that bark at people when they walk by. You know? Women is deadly. So, and with that note, I will end on a weird talent that I have, which is that I can imitate birds.
Woo!
And a ton of other animals, but I won't subject you to all of that. Well, this is on my iPhone if you really want to take it.
Do it.
Do it.
It's your first.
Wow.
The only problem is that somehow my husband has associated that noise with me, obviously. And when I need to get his attention in the store, it's impossible, right? Because if you're walking around, you're like, ah, shit, I need to ask him something. I don't want to be a douche. Text him if he needs X, Y, Z. So I'll just be like, and I'll see his head poke up over the aisle. And he'll come over to me. But the problem is he doesn't have a weird noise that he can make, right? So if he has to ask me a question, he has to find me, which is really hard because I'm kind of short. I got some decent heels on tonight, but I'm lucky to be over the 5 foot mark. So this is something we still have to work out, and it's something that I didn't really take into account when I trained our cat to come when I called it. Anyway, you guys have been a fantastic audience. Thank you for
Alison Kawa, everyone. The very first time you're in comedy. What a way to end the night.